Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So this story time comes to you, and this story time is about crushes. We've all had them in our lifetimes. We've all, crushed on someone, whether it's, a female celebrity, a female YouTuber, a female YouNower, a female friend of yours that you've known for a very long time. Or it could be the other side of the spectrum, where if you're a girl, a guy crush on a celebrity, or a guy crush on a male YouTuber, or a guy crush on a friend of yours that you've known for a long time, or whatever. But some of us don't want to do anything about it, and we hide behind our insecurities, if you will, and we don't try to tackle those crushes. Excuse me. We don't do something about it when we should. And I'm not saying we excuse me. We sit in the shadows and do nothing about it. You got to get out there and experience life. And tell the crush that you have a crush on them. And if they don't like you back, so be it. Move on to someone else. I'm not saying every crush is going to like you that you like. I'm not saying everyone is perfect, because no one's perfect. We all have our crushes. We all have our, we all love people. We all have our infatuations with certain celebrities and stuff like that. We all have that. We all experience things that, aren't the norm, if you will. And I can list off a bajillion names to you right now and here and now that I've had crushes on from the moment I was born till 2 days ago. I'm not gonna call out anyone in this video. I'm just gonna explain to you that I've had my fair share of crushes in my lifetime, and some of them you know, and some of them you don't know. And I'm not going to do anything to, hinder my relationship or hinder my friendship or hinder any of that stuff with these people. I'm just going to, what's going to happen is everything's going to, I don't want to ruin friendships or ruin a possible future relationship with anyone. Crushes are just that. They're just crushes. That some people act on it and some people don't. I'm one of those people that feels like crushes are, you can have a crush on an old friend, you can have a crush on a new friend, but you can't do anything about it, because I guarantee you a majority of the time those crushes won't have the same feelings back at you. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. I've had my fair share of crushes in my life. And all of them are females, by the way. None of them are of my gender. Look, just because they don't like me, there's one girl out there for every single guy. And there's one guy out there for every single girl. Or there's one girl for every single girl out there. There's one guy for one guy out there. It's just, everything has to revolve around crushes. And maybe you don't see eye to eye with your crush, or maybe they see something in you that triggers something that's awesome, or triggers something from your past that you don't want to relive. I get that. I understand that. But this whole premise of this video is to tell you, just because I'm not chasing after my crushes or intend to chase after them, doesn't mean I don't have them. And I guarantee you every single person in this planet has had at least one crush in their lifetime. Whether it be when you were born, or whether it be when you're 28, or whether it be when you're 45, or, 60, or 80. There's people out there that have crushes on men or on women or on transgendered people or whatever it is. I have my fair share of crushes on females my entire life, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you guys. Sure, I would have tried to, make that crush into a relationship or into a budding, friendship or whatever. But if you're friends with someone and you feel like you have a crush on them, don't sit on the sidelines and wait for them to come to you. You have to be, don't be the aggressor. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Even though that's contradictory to what I was just about to say. Just go up to them and say hi, how are you, ask their name, you tell them your name, do that kind of stuff. I can't tell you what to do every single day of every single minute of every single second. But if you have a crush, don't go over to them and just say, hey, I have a crush on you. That doesn't work. I'm not talking from experience. I know loads of people that have told me their stories of how they've had a crush on a person and they, and it fell through. Let's be honest. I've had my crushes not like me back. A majority of them, if you will. But there's this one silver lining. There's a silver lining to every single person you've met. One of them's gonna have a crush on you. One of them's gonna like you. One of them's gonna eventually love you and marry you and have kids and all that stuff. But crushing on a person, do it in a respectful manner, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And you don't have to agree with any of the stuff I said in today's video. You don't have to agree with any of the stuff I said in the last 4 videos that I've done on this channel in the last week or so. But I'm just saying, if you have a crush, be cautious of what's happening around you. And that's all I've got for you guys today. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.